One of the reasons I started doing videos on YouTube is because I was unhappy with the comic book market and the way things were going at Marvel and DC Comics. This is the greatest example of how bad it is. The artist of this book, this is an older article, by the way, from 11/18/2020. The artist of this Captain Marvel comic right here was called an up-and-coming artist. This is from an up-and-coming artist. I'm not so much going to talk about the fact that this panel was about how this character down here should lose men. See all these dirty men talking to her right there. It's more so the art, how bad it is. This art's awful, especially the Captain Marvel. It's some of the worst shit I've ever seen. This is an actual published panel. This was in a comic. So Marvel and DC, mostly Marvel, I don't think that they're really running for a profit anymore. I don't think Disney cares if they make money. Even if you don't read them, I challenge you to go to a comic book store, buy whatever latest Marvel comic you can find, doesn't matter, and run your finger down the page. I promise you, ink will run off onto your finger from just holding it like it's a newspaper. They use the cheapest products possible. The cover is the same paper as the interior. That's not good. It's cheap. It's cheap trash. They also pay their artists and their writers little money. It's more so, well, you get to work in a Marvel book. Like that matters anymore. Don't even think that matters. But because these big companies like Warner and Disney don't really need to make money off comics, they can just kind of farm them and then take the IP and the stories and use them for movies, which is all this is. They're just storyboards to these people that they can make maybe a couple of pennies on. That's the point. One thing you're not allowed to be, though, in the comic book industry is conservative or even center left at this point. Even that is considered some kind of istophobe. You're either far left or you're out. And this gave rise to one big movement, ComicsGate, where a lot of blacklisted creators and just people that want to get into comic books have kind of taken off to, and it's been very successful. One individual, Young Rippa, who goes by his real name is out there, Eric July, decided he's going to start his own comic books. He's going to start the Rippaverse. He's like starting his own universe. The art looks great. It's highly successful. Here's like some of the art. I'm going to link the campaign in the comments below if you want to check them out. It'll be the pinned comic. The first comic is killing it. It's almost at $1 million. In fact, by the time I publish this video, if not later in the day today, it'll probably hit $1 million, which is damn impressive. Damn impressive. Really impressive. Happy for him. I bet you this campaign makes close to $2 million by the time it's done. It's up for 74 days. Hell, it could make $3 million. I don't know. But this is the first of many books. It's like 100 pages. Art looks great. Art looks awesome. I mean, you can check it out here. I think I backed this one. It's cover A, and it comes with the poster. Looks awesome. But I want to show you how nasty people can get. Like, people are trashing this man, calling him all kinds of nasty shit on Twitter. And don't forget, he's a black man. This was the nastiest thing I saw. I believe the tweet is reported and deleted. I see Rippa's detractors aren't very happy with this. Now, this was in response to a thread of somebody arguing, saying, oh, he's got a bunch of simps. This is why he's making all this money. I think people want comics, and people want to support him, and they like what he's doing. Okay? But this guy responds to somebody. So Eric July goes into the thread and responds to somebody, and then this guy right here responds underneath him with a GIF. If you've ever seen Blazing Saddles, I'm not going to show it because of YouTube, but there's a gift. There's a scene in the movie. A scene in the movie where the main character, who is a black man, it's in the Old West, goes up to this old lady. He's like, "Fine evening, isn't it, ma'am?" And she's like, "Up yours," and then calls him an N-word. And that's what he posted right underneath his comment. Do you see how nasty these people get over comic books? And this is the industry-wide. And his responses was, okay, I got to talk about this in a video. His response was this: if I get nuked over this, all right, F this racist F. So the guy calling the black guy the N-word isn't the racist. Rippa's the racist. These are the people that still buy Marvel and DC comic books. And they think they're justified. They think this is a real thing. Oh, it's okay for this guy to use nasty racial slurs because the other guy's the Yahtzee, because he's a conservative. So he's the Yahtzee, not this guy, not the white guy calling the black guy the N-word. This is what mainstream comic book creators sound like, and their fans. These people they literally want to destroy people's lives over criticizing this kind of trash art and the ideology that they put in their books. If you criticize it, you're an istophobe and you need to die. That's the way they think. I've seen people get death threats for criticizing Marvel comic books. So people are out here being really nasty over comics and the guy's success, which I'm sure surprises nobody, but damn, that tweet back and forth there, I was like, man, see how nasty people can get over comic books. So, hey, congratulations to Young Rippa. I hope this comic and his other comics that he has coming out are highly successful. I can't wait to launch mine and put mine out there. That, you know what this is? This is doing something and not being just part of the problem and complaining about it. It's actually doing something. I want to do that too. And I've got one coming. And Eric's putting his money where his mouth is. You see his book, and you see people want comics, but they don't want Marvel and DC comics. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. They're usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.